It was just very disappointing to learn what other federations did in order to warn their athletes. Because if I was warned, when I would have received that email in January, I would have at least known what the word Meldonium was. The ITF knew that there was over 20 tests in 2015 that had Meldonium in their system, and some of them were my tests. That's quite a large number. So the fact that they had that number and didn't do anything extra with it is very alarming.
I'm very sure that Maria did not know this thing was on the list, otherwise she would have never taken it, because we are so paranoid about taking anything that is on that list.
If she was caught to be positive on the doping for a certain substance, then there should be certain kind of...
Looked everything. And I continued to take 3 of the substances, which he had always told me to take, and Mildrenat was one of them. And I had let my manager know, and he had the responsibility of checking that every year. Because of personal problems, issues, what he had going on in his life, and in 2015 he didn't check the list. So that was his mistake, and my bigger mistake was not making sure that he checked the list at the end of the year. And that was my mistake of being comfortable, of being satisfied that something was completely legal and that there's no reason for me to have to double check.
I'm sorry, that doesn't hold together. It was willful negligence to miss that.
I take great responsibility and professionalism in my job every single day, and I made a huge mistake.
You're running a $30 million a year sole enterprise. You better make sure that the basis for that commercial success, if nothing else, remains unassailable.
I can have so many reasons to be angry. I can think of so many people. I can blame so many people, including myself, but that doesn't help you moving forward. I could fire many people, and what would that do? What would that change? I know that with this, I face consequences, and I don't want to end my career this way, and I really hope that I will be given another chance to play this game. The one thing that I've wanted in my career was, I never felt like I don't need to be liked or loved by everyone, and that's not realistic. But I wanted to be respected.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks a lot for taking the time to join me. Let me make a few points, and then I'm happy to take any questions.
Don't give me less than I deserve. No, I didn't ask for that. I didn't. I am. I can come back in April. I know. I know, but those motherfuckers, I still wanted 12 months. But it's okay. It's alright. It's okay. There's a reason. There's a lot in me that's very much a portrait of someone that just fights, and whether that's ugly, whether it's pretty, I really don't care. I just fight for what I believe is right, for what I believe is my right, and what is my voice. And looking back at myself, I believe that in those moments, that's who I was. I was a street fighter. As I was reading the report, there's a lot in me that's very much a portrait of someone that just fights, and whether that's ugly, whether it's pretty, I really don't care. I just fight for what I believe is right, for what I believe. What's the latest update?
Latest, I'm getting
bombarded.
Yeah, getting bombarded by family.
That statement is gold. As I was reading the report.
Well, I mean, they stood up from the beginning, and they've been.
I like people with no fear. I like it.
Have you spoken to your dad?
What's the latest update?
He's been off the
I know.
radar a little
I
bit.
haven't. Well, I spoke to him on the day. And he's like, "Why are you crying?" I'm like, "Why am I crying?" The fuck do you mean why I'm crying? Алло, папуля? Да, папуля. It's already out, Daddy. Bombarded? Yeah. Yes. Настроение хорошее, я не спала всю ночь. Statement is gold. Ну как чего, пап?
Well, I mean, it stood up from the beginning.
Чего? Что за вопрос? Я знаю. He just told me no matter what happens in life, you need to sleep. Thanks. Мы сейчас едем к Джону в офис, там, у него будет пресс-конференс по телефону с media.
All the shrink bills that I had to get through.
I spoke to him on the day.
You really understand who your true friends are and who your sponsors have been amazing.
What do you mean
I mean, every one of them had the right to terminate the contract if they wanted to, and everyone but one stayed, and you know, and they're to see them happy with the result is just great. So it's, you know, maybe we're all a little better from it, but it's been tough.
Ну как чего, пап?
You know, we've been through a lot together. Been together since she's 12 years old, and had some amazing moments. I mean, incredible moments of my life, from winning Grand Slams, and then you're dealt this.
Maria Sharapova is here. In your mind, it was an honest mistake.
When I got the email that I had made a violation, I right away knew that my comeback was starting that moment.
This type of story in any athlete's career is rightfully damaging. It's not good for anyone.